Dum, dum, dum,
Ladies and gentlemen, day 10 of the 21-day Thrivor Challenge.
2 full hands. Yes.
A giant amount of love coming to you today. It's actually a very special day all around the world. There's all sorts of intention settings and prayer spaces, and yeah, we're gonna make this something quite special for you. So let's dive into the formalities and give you something to read.
Ah, yes.
Dun, 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 dun,
Our
dun,
favorite.
Dun. Our favorite. We love to share this little next thing with you. And please note that this is our Thrivors disclaimer. We encourage you to read it in your own time. Please pause and read. And if it's boring you, apologies. Actually, before we even start the fun fact today, we want to show you what the centering thought is of today.
I don't know. I don't know. And guess what? I don't know what the fun activity is today.
Yeah. So we're practicing I don't know too. Any of you can actually suggest a fun activity and we will go with that flow because we're practicing I don't know. You're welcome to throw something into the chat box. You can say, okay, and Toto and Nikki will just have to do it, whatever you think it should be. Morgan's got an idea. I can see her going for it.
Incoming.
See the joys of actually saying I don't know. Now something great and creative is coming to us.
Well, we do have a backup. If nothing is coming through the chat right now, you guys don't have a fun activity.
No, Morgan's got bopping around like chicken heads. That I feel like Zen Jen will enjoy that. I feel like she should be doing some giant rooster sound right now.
Wow. I'm trying.
Any of you want to give it a chance? Morgan, you gave it to us. You should do one.
Fine.
Wow, that was actually really good.
Katarina, do you want to give it a go? No, she's no. Jillian?
No pressure, guys. No pressure.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys, get ourselves ready for our visualization of the day. One of the things I'd just like to invite everybody to do in today's meditation, visualization is we're going to create some pause moments today for the I don't know moments to exist. And just notice that, you know, if a thought comes up, that's a perfect time to just go, I don't know, and just let the stillness be the deeper place than all this knowing. And yeah, let's just be in that stillness and honor the amazing day that today is, where so many nations, creeds and cultures are uniting for the common purpose of a harmonious and healed world, united.
Just take a deep breath in, just exhale, feel yourself more present, more at ease. Go to that place within your inner stillness, that place where you feel held from all sides. And allow yourself to be taken deeper and deeper with every breath.
depth of your cells. Even scientists express that they don't know how deep cells go. Scan through your body, allowing the breath to take you deeper. As thoughts arise, allow yourself to internally say, I don't know. Witnessing the detachment of knowing. And the freedom in the stillness.
Find comfort in the not knowingness, the unknown. Let it feel you. Let it feel like a layer around you, holding you, giving you warmth, like sunshine on your skin, feeling at ease, knowing that there's nothing to know, not knowing that there's nothing to know either.
And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And very, very gently, using the tapping of your fingers, bring that knowingness, the infinite intelligence of not knowing, and make yourself more present with each touch you bring to your body. Hands, arms, shoulders.
And experience each touch from a point of not knowing. I didn't know it's like this. I didn't know what my fingers are made of, really. I didn't know what this body is made of, really.
And even as you gently start opening your eyes, open your eyes with the not knowing. Witness everything newly. And hold that curiosity sacred. And let's bring ourselves slowly back.
I don't even know how it's possible that we are sitting across the world and yet feel so connected.
I am drawn to a reflection of the elements. And, you know, the standard elements that we all know is earth, air, fire, and water. And the fifth element is ether. It's the no thing. And for me, it's such a special one, because I don't know. I don't know anything about the ether. It's just this infinite possibility that exists. And I find myself resonating with that today. Like this is somehow connected to the I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, something that sits with me with I don't know is like this freedom. It actually it releases anything that I maybe used to hold. You know, when there's this like this almost like need to know. Someone asking a question, I need to know the answer. Someone is doing something, I need to understand what it is. I need to like this drive that has been there of like needing to know. And even then when we actually know, not allowing the curiosity to be there, because then it's replaced by my whatever I think I know is holding the place, instead of me being curious and actually observing and like learning something new. It's so entangled. But what I want to say really with this is that it gives me freedom. Every time I say I don't know, I just feel free. It's like, I don't know. Maybe we should find it out together. You know, let's be curious. Let's find out.
I feel like we can even dive into it in our relationships, because let's use a real tangible example. Okay, so I see Totes in the morning and he's in the kitchen and he's making tea. Now I assume, the old me is assuming I know exactly what he's doing and maybe even what I think his mood is. But if I truly own I don't know, then I am creating a space for it to just be no thing, and he can show up however he wants to show up. Like, how much of our relating with ourselves, with others, with the world is based on, I know the way it is, and so then we just keep creating it, and generally from the past.
And today is Golden Rule Day, which is the big day of interface, coming together and aligning around that golden rule that is across all religions and traditions and ancient practices, in different wording, but it kind of comes down to the same thing, which is like treat others like, let me treat others as I treat myself. Let me love others as I love myself. Let me do to others as I do to myself, or the other way around of like, let me not do things to others that I wouldn't be done to myself. And with that, with the whole interfaith construct, for me comes the big I don't know. I don't know what other religions look like, what their practice look like, what deep inside, what their values are, and how they are taking things into practice. So I don't know allows me to be curious. It allows me to not have a label that maybe I read somewhere, this is what this religion looks like and this is what they do, and then having that label. And every time I see someone, oh, I'm with that religion, I have this mask, like I know exactly what you guys are like. I don't know at all.
Yeah, I remember a friend once saying to me, like, so many of us have these perspective glasses. So I'm walking around wearing these perspective glasses, and with the I don't know practice, I take my glasses off and I just witness it however it is in that moment. And then, like Totes is saying, I can apply the curiosity and say, oh, so why is it like that? Or what is that like for you? And how does that feel for you? I'm actually really intrigued to just get some shares and feel with you guys, what does it feel like to even have that as the centering thought for today? Like, what does it stir for you? So anybody who wishes to go for it, just raise your hand.
Please jump in. You can unmute yourself. Yeah.
Just go for it.
Good morning. A lot of discomfort and anxiety.
Right.
Yeah. Discomfort and anxiety are the words that come with the feelings of I don't know. There's so much we don't know because we've lost so much with, as Jill said it the other time, our future. We're grieving about our future. So suddenly, where we thought we knew, we had a plan, suddenly we don't know. We don't know when this quarantine is going to end for us. We don't know when our business is going to open. We depend on tourism. We don't know if there's going to be aeroplanes coming because they all might, get bankrupt. So there's so much we don't know. Suddenly, it happened all very sudden. So there's in pertinent to what we're going through. For me, there's a lot of trauma related to the I don't know. And how I choose to deal with it is because yes, we can stay with the discomfort and the anxiety, and then right, and then focus on the things that we do know that brings us some good energy and positive emotions. So it's maybe balancing, for me at least, daily, these two very opposing emotions and thoughts, these cycles. Yeah, it's not an easy thing because we have external, a lot of factors that affect us, the news, our friends, I live in a small house with my kids, so there's a lot of tension because there's not a lot of space. So again, juggling that, it's an interesting paradigm. Yeah. Thank you is a great centering thought. Loved it. I got a smile on my face when I saw it.
And how can we find comfort in it? Is for me is like a big question. How can I fully lean in and just feel that's where I feel most home when I don't know? Because that would set me up to like thrive in any possible scenario. Like that's almost like the ultimate seat. It's like when I sit in the unknown, it's my most comfortable place to be. Wow. Yeah. Then there's also no expectations.
And now what I love about what you said, Katerina, is that while I'm moving into that a great ascended space, I always get this context of mind the gap. Like I'd love to be in that space where I can be in total ease with full I don't know. And right now I'm sitting in the dance of some things that I do know that bring me a sense of security, even if tomorrow they change again. And then all this that I don't know. And then, so there's a gap. So I'm just going to mind the gap by being in the dance of the comfort and the discomfort both. So beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. Anybody else want to share what this is stirring?
Dum, 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 dum.
Can I read something?
Please.
So it's from the Zen tarot. Of course, it's Zen. So one of the cards is actually no thingness.
Wow.
So Buddha has chosen one of the really very potential words, shunyata. The English word, the English equivalent, nothingness, is not such a beautiful word. That's why I would like to make it no thingness, because the nothing is not just nothing. It is all. It is vibrant with possibilities. It is potential, absolute potential. It is unmanifest yet, but contains all. In the beginning is nature. In the end is nature. So why in the middle do you make so much fuss? Why in the middle becoming so worried, so anxious, so ambitious? Why create such despair? Nothingness to no thingness is the whole journey.
So the no-thingness, not knowingness.
Not knowingness. But in that is such potential.
There's exactly all the potential is in that. And yeah, we're almost like humanity is given right now a masterclass in getting into I don't know, becoming comfortable into I don't know, in the no-thingness idea of like all these. What happens is when I make a plan and that plan doesn't come through, you know, there's an attachment to it. There's like I put expectations out, and it creates that gap between what is right now and what is it that I'm trying to create. So I guess it both has its goodness and badness, but I'm looking at from the nothingness right now, from the I don't know. Like it's actually much more comforting for me to be in the space of not knowing. Having an intention, not knowing if this is going to come true, not calling it even a plan, then it's just an intention. This is my intention and I don't know if it's going to come true, because then I have no attachment to it in a sense.
And it's so ironic that you say that, because 90% of the things that have come true in my life, dreams that I have so longed for, or intentions that I have had such a feeling should come true in my life, it's not been when I've been attached to it that it's worked out. It's when I've been totally detached from it, where it's like, oh, I'd love that to be, and I've let go, that it then starts to show up. So this is by far, guys, it's almost like trying to get to the bottom of infinity. It's like, it's so great, because it's like when we designed this, when this came through this morning, we were like, it's so perfect because it must keep us questioning. That's the whole point. And so on that note, we are leaving you with the question today and inviting you all, especially those that are online with us or watching the video, dive into the depth of what that means for you, whatever that is, and then go beyond where it has meaning.
I don't know what that means.
Exactly.
And yeah, for sure, the two areas easy to apply or like to play around with today is I don't know about future anything right now, and I don't know what other people think about me, or what is going on in other people's lives, even now that we are boxed in with people in our smaller spaces. This may be a good practice to approach people with a lot of curiosity today, and just like, I don't know what is going on really, even though I think I know, I don't know.
And on that note, use that curiosity, because what a beautiful time for us all to be cultivating some peace and some love and compassion with all our nations and all our religions. And how beautiful it would be to go, oh, she's Jewish, he's Buddhist, instead of making that choice to go, wow, please share with me, what is it like for your practice? How do you, that it's only by me owning that I actually don't know, that I'm actually going to be able to be deeply and truly curious and compassionate. So I hope we'll be inspired to dive into that as we leave you today with the centering thought and a lot of love on this very, very special day.
Yes, lots of love, guys. See you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao, ciao.